Beautiful performance.
Tonight, we're honored to have invited and hear another inspirational message from Mr. Tadeo Amoy, a Vice Consul of the Philippine Embassy in Israel.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Pwede ho ba akong sumayaw? Hindi kasi kanina nagsasalita si Father, ingay nyo, pero nung nagsasayaw, tahimik lahat. Sasayaw na lang kaya ako. Anyway, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ako po ay naatasan na magbasa ng message ng ating ambasador. Maliban dyan, yun lang ang papel ko. But our ambassador sent along a personal representative. I would like to introduce her to you. Marami ho kayong hindi pa nakakilala sa kanyang ating Vice Consul Group, Greg Marino. Greg, please take a bow. Siya po ay bagong dating lang. Anim na buwan pa lang dito sa Israel. First time dito sa Rehoboth. Okay? Kasama niya ang kanyang husband, si Ralph. Kasama ko naman ang babaeng pinakasalan ko na ng 5 beses, hindi pa rin nadala. Papakasalan ko pa ulit ngayong June. Kasi ito po ay aming ika-80 na anibersaryo bilang magkasal. 40 years. Matibay yan, no? Anyway, so Father Rick and our coordinator, and I will just read this message from our ambassador. I am delighted to greet the St. Therese of the Child Jesus community and the Catholic faithful of Rehoboth in their first celebration of the Flores de Mayo. This month-long activity, which originally was strictly a Marian devotion, has become one of the most colorful of our folkways when it was combined with another tradition, the Santa Cruzan. Thus, the pomp and pageantry of the Flores de Mayo and Santa Cruzan have been brought by Filipino communities around the world and has contributed to a large measure in the cultural and tourism promotion of the Philippines. I am also very glad that despite the long hours of work, you have not forgotten this beautiful tradition and invested time, talent, and resources to organize the celebration of Flores de Mayo. While it may attract the attention of onlookers, this is more important to you as a community, as it provides the opportunity to bond with each other, help and support one another. Rehoboth is emerging as a significant nucleus of active Filipino communities. Our Vice Chaplain, Father Rick Fernando, was able to discuss the religious dimension of Flores de Mayo. Instead, I would like to focus on how our colorful traditions are in promoting the image of the Philippines, especially here in Israel, where many people still do not know much about our country. For sure, most Israelis only know the Philippines as the source of top-quality caregivers. Dumadami na naman ang mga bagong dating mula sa Pilipinas na binibigyan ng embassy sa ating labor office ng post-arrival seminar. Kasi nasubukan na ng mga Israeli ang mga metapelet galing sa ibang bansa. Wala pa ring paparis sa Pilipinas. Okay, ulitin ko pinaputol. Wala pa rin papares sa mga Pilipina sa sipag, kalinisan, tiyaga at pag-aaruga. These traits are also part of our tradition of caring for our elderly and infirm back home. For this reason, I am asking everyone to be mindful of the excellent reputation that Filipino caregivers have built over the years here in Israel. Our hosts are not going to judge you and your actions as Maria, Juana, or Agatha, but always Filipino. But accomplish something good, it will be to the credit of Maria, Juana, or Agatha, and to the Filipino. Being true to our religious faith is another tradition which Filipinos everywhere have brought to the workplaces abroad. You are a concrete example of that. You see, at the end of each day, it is your faith that will recharge your body and spirit and prepare you mentally and physically for the following day's work. Lastly, I wish to congratulate each and everyone for this vibrant and colorful celebration of the month of flowers, the Flores de Mayo. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Vice. Pinaunlad mo naman kami uli. Awaited part. The coronation of our Blessed Virgin Mary by the Reina Elena and Reverend Father Rick Fernando. Palakpakan po natin ang ating Birhen Maria.